It was definitely a nice movie to end on. I mean, for doing an 8-month, what was it? We were in Baton Rouge for 8 months. To have Bill not go completely crazy with us and stay good-natured and good-humored about it. It was definitely a nice ending. And also, we got to shoot the one scene in the entire series, which was actually in a warm place, which we ended on, which was really nice. That's what the sequel is going to be: Belle and Edward in the Caribbean, and they have 6 more kids. The sex, I mean, I had to put on, because it's a PG-13, I had to put on this like male thong. I mean, and as soon as you put that thing on, you just get into it. You just go straight into the character. I really felt really at home. And just kind of drove me a little bit crazy. And then Bill, I just said to Bill, like, just keep rolling. You got to capture every moment.
I'm not done yet.
Every moment of this. When we did the first movie, no one, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, like, no one had any idea that it was even going to be even vaguely getting the reception that it got. I think at the 2008 Comic-Con in San Diego, it suddenly became apparent. But I mean, even then, it seemed like, maybe these are the only 6,000 fans of Twilight in the world, and maybe these ones are crazy, but it just got bigger and bigger and bigger. It was very strange to see, especially when you add the sort of oversized pregnant belly to it, because I think it was like twice the size of a normal pregnancy. I guess it was like having triplets or something. And Kristen's so tiny anyway, seeing that it is kind of a disturbing sight. And also the clothes that she was in, she was wearing these kind of like lank, like everything was just, she just constantly looked terrible. And it's kind of, it was kind of depressing coming into work every day. So. the part where I'm a vampire was actually really funny to shoot. But it was very strange as well. And also the way that Edward's kind of tactics when he's hunting bad guys, I guess, is very, very strange. I mean, I love that bit. It's like, I'm going to go to the cinema to sniff out some rapists. It's really odd. Like, it just shows how kind of strange a creature Edward is. I really like working with babies. It's like, especially in Twilight movies, because he kind of, playing vampires, I think all the Cullens had issues with the kind of, you're never doing anything. You're never tying a shoelace, you're never eating, you're never watching TV, you never do any human activity. You're just always just kind of in a room. And it makes it quite difficult to think of, how to naturalize things. As soon as you have a baby on set, that's your motivation. You can completely not think about anything else, and it really freed me up. Also, I just kind of like babies. I mean, they're just kind of cool. And the baby we had as well was a great actor. It was only 3 weeks old, and he was playing a girl too. That's great.
I think it's a really bittersweet feeling. It's exciting, especially because we're so proud of these last 2 movies that we do just want to release them and have the world see them. But at the same time, it is a bummer because for me, it's been such a huge part of my life, and it was tough to say goodbye to. I'm just surprised they're still here, because every time we see it does get bigger and bigger, and the fans do become more passionate. But then I tell myself there's no way that they're going to be around next year for the next movie, and sure enough, they are. So no, it's amazing to be back here promoting movie number 4, and the fans are still here supporting us and just as passionate as they ever were. It continues to blow my mind. This franchise has given us, all of us, an amazing opportunity to go off and do different things and challenge ourselves as actors. And the great thing is we didn't have to wait for the whole franchise to be done for us to be able to do that. We have been fortunate enough to do movies in between the franchise. And I mean, that's the greatest thing I could ever ask for. So it is. I mean, my goal is to continue to challenge myself to a wide variety of roles. And I couldn't be more thankful for this franchise and everybody involved, because I wouldn't have that opportunity if it wasn't for this.